Guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is a bit emotional because I don't know, like it's Valentine's Day, but I'm feeling very emotional. Basically, my shelf behind it has been sold, so today the buyers will come and collect it. I'm hoping for them to do that soon, and the shelf is completely empty. As you can see, it's like all my books have been stacked into boxes currently, and yeah, that's the current situation. I'm just like, I feel like crying, but I don't want to cry because I know that wherever I'm moving currently, like I'm moving to a new place, and we are getting a custom bookshelf built. So yeah, like okay, this is very emotional. This is like super emotional. So before I just break down, let me just like tell you, like break down and like break down emotionally break down. Let me tell you like the history of the shelf. So basically, by the way, like just Asian things. I still live with my family, and like we like as a family we're moving to a new house. So that's just like a very Asian thing, by the way, if you don't know, because generally like you know you generally move out if you have like another job in another city, or how do I explain this? Like it's a very Indian thing, a very Indian subcontinent thing, where you live with your parents until you're married, and after you're married, like you move into your in-laws place, or you move into like a new place with your spouse. So if that makes sense, like that's a very Asian thing. Basically, like I'm just like trying to like conjure words in my head because I'm just feeling super like I don't know, like it's a very mixed feeling, right? Because I know that my books will get a new home in the new house, because that's like the aim. But like about this shelf, basically this shelf was built. No, it was not built. Sorry, my bad. It was bought online. I had bought it, I think, from Urban Ladder or something, and yes, ഞാനത് ഇടാൻ പോണില്ല. Okay, sorry, my mom interrupted me because everyone's like packing up stuff, because we are supposed to be moving in like 2 weeks from now. So like everything's like haywire. My whole room's like very messy because my clothes are in like bags, my books are in boxes, everything's scattered around. Of course, I'm not gonna like insert a montage of the room in here, of course not. But yeah, let's get back to the shelf. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The shelf was bought online, and I had bought it with my own money. Like this was the first piece of furniture that I had bought with my own money. Now again, this is a very Indian thing. Again, like I'm stating that since I've been living with my parents since a very long time, like all of the furniture that I've had, like I still like use the bed from when I was a kid. Like I still sleep in that particular bed. So I think it was a very huge like deal for me, because I was buying my first piece of furniture, and this was the first piece of furniture I actually bought, and I bought it for 15K online. And basically it was supposed to be like my bookshelf. Like this is my bookshelf, and this is my dresser. Okay, so everything's empty now, like there's nothing in here. But I actually bought it because I felt like I wanted a place for my books. Otherwise my books were like lying on a table. Like I had like stacked up everything on a table, and I finally decided that I want to save money, and I want to buy something like this for myself, and I finally bought it. And this has seen like bad days. Like I've already stated, like it has like these kind of like slightly bent planks, and that's because of the weight of the books, because at a time there were like 200-300 books in here. But my main thing, like what I want to like state here is that I have like an emotional attachment with this shelf, which is not really good, because you should not have emotional attachment with materialistic things. But I do, because this was the first like piece of furniture that I actually bought. Second thing being that this is like basically like a lot of like money, like 15,000 rupees. Like at the time when I bought this, I was leaving my earlier job, and I had come to like my current job. So basically I was like getting a lot of like, I don't know what you call it, like leave money. Like when you leave an organization, you get like a chunk of money from them that they've been like keeping from you, if that makes sense. If you're in like corporate, or if you're in a capitalist company, or in the capitalist realm, you know this. Like if you're in a private company, of course you know this. Like there's this kind of thing called like that, when you leave, like you get a huge chunk of money basically. Anyway, I'm not stressing on that. Like I told you, like it's just like very emotional for me. So basically I had used like a chunk of that money, like majority of that money, in order to buy this, because I said that, okay, I have money now, I've also like joined a new job, like with a higher salary, I can buy this, I can afford this. And that's how I bought it. And I liked it. I really enjoyed being with the shelf. I loved the shelf. I still like it a lot. It's sad that I have to sell it, but the thing is that in my new place, first thing, we are already getting a lot of things custom built. So anyway, the shelf is added into it. Like earlier I had thought that I don't want to custom build things, and I would just be like going for like floating shelves or something. But then finally, my mom and I decided that let me just like get a shelf and we'll sell this one off. And finally it has been sold. And it's going to a good house as well. So I'm not sure they'll be using it for books though. They'll be using it for like other items, and like I know the family, so that's cool. So I know this shelf is in good hands. I know that, okay? And I think it's like important for me to know that, because I feel like, I don't know, this is okay. So basically this is a Sunday video where I am like being very melancholic about my shelf in general, and like being sad about it. And I think I should make like this kind of reel or something, like the super zoom on Instagram you have, like where I think it was George Michael. I remember the band's name. Anyway, you get it, like Careless Whispers playing like in the background. So basically, yeah, that's it. That's where we are here. Okay, so basically this is like a life update. TDLR. I'm moving to a new place. I have to sell this old shelf. It's already sold, and my books are in boxes. That's my life currently. And basically I hope all of this comes back to normalcy somewhere in mid-March, because we're planning to move, like I said, in 2 to 3 weeks. And that's my life update for now. Cool, fine. Now let's get to the main part of this video. And the main part of this video is the books that I need to read before I move out. Now I swear to God, like I have had these books since a very long time. Like ever since I've like stayed here, I've had quite a few books. I'm not ever since I've stayed here, no, that's like a long statement, but ever since like I've bought this shelf, I have had these books. Okay, so that's why these books are books that have to be read ASAP. Honestly, I know, right? Yes. So let's get started with all the books I need to read before I move out. Okay, so the first book here. So most of these books have been like featured in my booktube spin video, and the book that actually won the booktube spin lucky book is this one. This is Project Management by Matthew Batchelor. It's basically like a corporate book. It's on project management. I don't have any interesting things to say about this. This was bought, as I said, in one of those phases when I was actually kind of, you get my point. Like this was actually bought during one of those times and I was like, yes, like I'm gonna do like these huge things in my life and I'm gonna be like learning these new things, and then I forgot about it. I'm still like I'm enthusiastic learning it, but not just like from books. I do have like other resources to learn things from. So this is it. This is the one. Okay. The next book that so this was again a part, like all of this was a part of, like all of these books were a part of the booktube spin. So I'm just going to be revising again. So this is this one by this lady I don't like anymore. I actually bought this book from an independent bookseller, and although I gave the other book away of this particular lady, I do have this one and I do plan to read this one. The thing is that I bought it anyway, and it's like a quick thriller apparently. So I don't mind reading this, like it will be just like a quick 2 to 3 day read and I'm done with it, and I'll be more than happy with that. So that's that. The next book is this one. This is P.S. I Love You by Cecilia Ahern. Ahern? Ahern. I do not pronounce it. Anyway, the point is that this lady has been on my shelf since quite some time now, and I know this is an emotional book, and I know it's just like a sappy romance as well, like sappy romance with emotional books. Like, you get my point? Like, that's like my Wattpad jam at times, because I'm like, get the Wattpad books on. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, okay. My mom and my dad are like cleaning stuff outside. Ignore them. So this is something that I want to read, because I don't want, like, so these are like the books that I don't want to like put in my new bookshelf. You get my point? Like, I don't want these books to be like staring at me from the new bookshelf. Okay, and even if like these go to the new house, I'll not put these on the bookshelf. I'll be putting it on the side, and after I read them, I'd be like donating it or like giving it away. That's the plan. So this is that. My next book is Resonance by Ajay. So again, this book has been there since a long time. So actually, fun fact, I had bought this from Strand bookstore when it had closed down. Like, this was like a week before they closed down. I decided that I just want to visit the place again and like get the book. Unfortunately, they had to close down. I'm very sad about it. I was sad about it. Yeah, people are just like ringing my doorbell. So yeah, this is like that book that I have to read. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. So basically, sorry for the interruption. Anyway, the next book is Enigma by Robert Harris. I don't want to read it like ASAP. Like, anything with this sticker, like when I had like bought the shelf, I had like this book already, and anything with this sticker has been like super old. It has been there in my bookshelf since like 4 years now, and that's like not good. And yeah, this is the thing. This is the sticker, and I have to read this. This is actually a World War II story, and I'm hoping to read this like soon. And I'm hoping to like follow this order. We will ignore the voices outside because there's like a potential buyer, and yeah, my parents are dealing with them. So this is the next book. This is Along with a Spider by James Patterson. Funny story, I read the second book first because I had the second book, and I forgot to read this book. Like, how did I do that? I don't know. But this is like a one night read. Like, you just need to like skim through the book, because James Patterson writes in a very like normal way. Like, his writing is very, I would say, it's very simple. Okay, and it's just like a palate cleanser, and I like it. So this one I have to read. Although I read the second book in this Alex Cross series. Yes, this one. Okay, so I remember someone had commented, how shall I pronounce this one? It's, I think, Crichton. That's what I was told. Sorry, I'm very sorry. I know someone had commented this, and I'm very sorry. I know who you are. I know your DP as well. But yeah, this is another book that I have to read before I move out. Like, this is just me being very over ambitious, like telling you, oh yeah, I have to read this book, I have to read that book, stuff like that. Okay, and this is the next one. This is again a part of my book tips in. And anything with yellow pages is not going in my new bookshelf. Okay, like, I hate yellow pages. I'm never gonna buy like books that are like this dirty. I'm sorry, I don't like germs. Okay, like I told Leo and Freddie in my booktube spin video in the comment section, that I am more scared of germs than sharks. Okay, because I'm not even going to like venture near sharks, but I venture near germs, and I hate germs. Really, okay. That's that. Okay, and the last book here is this one. So basically, I bought both of these are from the same seller, and I got for like 100 each. I think it's not worth 100. Like, it's worth like 20-30 because it's like very brittle pages. But anyway, I have to read them. Okay, and I'm gonna read both of these, and I'm gonna be like, okay, done. That's it. Like, yeah. So these are the books that I have to read before I move out. Over ambitious, I know. TBR tackle going on, I know. But I think I want to read all of these, hopefully, and all of these would be like in a paper bag, not with my boxes, so it will be like separate, so I can even read it like if my boxes are sealed. And yeah, like I said, current my room is a mess. We are selling off a lot of furniture, we are selling off a lot of things. So yeah, like, packing, moving is crazy, dude. Like, who thought? Like, honestly. And also, I'm a bit emotional because this shelf will not be there the next time you see my videos. Like, if you watch my weekly reads this upcoming week, I will just have like a blank wall. That's it. So yeah, disclaimer on that. So yes, that's it. That's it for the video. Say goodbye to my shelf. Okay. like, should I do the ikigai thing or should I do the konmari thing? Like, thank you for your service. Like, thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching this emotionally erratic video where my brain's like and my heart's like breaking. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my weekly reads. Bye.